We are back with segment number 2 of the Cummins Real Estate Show with Michele Cummins, our local rockstar realtor, and myself, Curtis Pope. So I know you want to get to the stats, but first, you have a hot neighborhood. Now, are we talking temperatures because of the heat we're getting here, or are we talking that they're all really attractive people, or is this a hot spot for real estate?
Hot spot for real estate.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Hot neighborhood in the Fraser Valley. So if you're on the lookout for the hottest neighborhood, well, we've got you covered here. It's Langley's Willoughby Heights. It's still a hot spot with its family-friendly atmosphere and close proximity to amenities. And Abbotsford's historic downtown area is also gaining traction due to its revitalization efforts. And for those seeking luxury living, don't miss out on the stunning properties in South Surrey's Morgan Creek. Beautiful area. It's all about location, and we'll keep you updated on the neighborhoods that are buzzing with activity. And a local business spotlight. So let's shine that spotlight on somebody I know personally. She's amazing. She's built this business, and it's fantastic. It's the Fraser Valley scene, and this week we're going to highlight Elizabeth Pratt Designs. A boutique interior design firm is specializing in creating stunning spaces that enhance the value of homes. Their innovative designs are truly transforming properties across the valley. You gotta follow Elizabeth's Instagram. It's very inspiring. It's beautiful, and reach out to her at any time. She's a great person to connect with, and she'll give you, of course, a free consultation. So don't be shy and do it, because you'll be surprised at what a great design will do for your overall well-being, how you feel, your energy, just your quality of life. Let somebody else do it. And with that, I think it's time to go into our stats.
All right, buckle up. Grab a coffee. Michelle's got the stats.
So these stats are from July, and they shocked me, so they're going to shock you. July's new listings were down by 16.6% compared to June, but 19.7% higher than July of 2022 levels, and virtually on par with the 10-year average. Active listings continued to climb, increasing by 4.3% over June. So this is a message from Narinda Baines, our chair of the Fraser Valley Real Estate Board. Summer is typically a slower period for the real estate sector, and the higher interest rates are contributing to the market slowdown. We are seeing less traffic and fewer multiple offers as buyers and sellers put a pause on decisions, and we expect this trend to continue until the fall cycle. And then Baldiv Gill at the Fraser Valley Real Estate Board says, with rates at their highest levels for over 20 years and inflation still elevated, buyers and sellers are taking time to reevaluate their objectives. Now, Abbotsford detached properties are currently at, for the benchmark price, at $1,246,800. That's down from last year by 4.3% because it went up just 0.1% from June to July, but it did go up in the summer, which is shocking. Townhouses in Abbotsford at $645,800. That's down from last year, 13.9%, but up 0.7% from June. Apartments are at $449,700. That's down from last year of 3.9%, but up 2.7% from June to July. And detached properties benchmark price in Mission are at $1,056,000. That's down 2.3% from last year, but up 3.8% from June. Townhouses at $672,200. That's down 10.6% from last year, but up 1.5% from June. And apartments at $458,500. That's down 8.4% from last year, but up 1.8% from June. White Rock and South Surrey. Sunny there as it is sunny here today. Detached properties for benchmark prices at $1,994,000. That's down 0.6% from last year, up 1.4% from June. Townhouses at $972,900. That's up 1.3% from last year and up 0.2% from the month before. Apartments at $636,700, up 2.1% from last year and exactly the same as the month before. Langley's detached benchmark prices at $1,638,000. and that's down 5.4% from last year and up 1.2% from last month. And townhouses at 848,300, down 7.7% from last year, up 1% from June. Apartments at 612,900, that's down 1.4% from last year, but up 1.3% from June. And then City of Surrey combined detached properties benchmark price $1,683,300. That's down 2.6% from last year, up 1.1% from the month before. Townhouses at $893,000. That's up 1.3% from last year and up 0.3% from the month before. And apartments at $553,300, up 2.9% from last year and down a little bit, 2.3% from last month. But you see, overall, most everything has been up from June to July, which is shocking for summer.
It doesn't make a lot of sense being it's summer and interest rates where they're at.
Exactly.
It doesn't make a lick of sense, but it's there. Numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie. And the new listings are down. And so it's supply and demand. There's more buyers than there are listings. And those buyers know interest rates seem like they're going to continue going up for a little bit longer. And they just want to get into a place before they go up higher, maybe. Well, it's still, we need housing and people are still, needing to make that move. So it's our area. There's a lot of people I have noticed, though. My clients and the referrals from realtors coming in for me are based on the fact that people are moving to Calgary, they're moving to Edmonton, they're moving to the island. A lot of people who are here, who have been here, they're sort of like saying, maybe it's time for us to move. So it is a bit unaffordable for people who are here. But it seems like we still have a lot of people coming here. Mm-hmm. And they're not coming from different countries, really. I'm not seeing that. That's not happening. And I know foreign buyers, are not allowed to purchase in Canada for another, I think it is 2 years, something like that. But there are a lot of people still moving here into the Lower Mainland, even though prices are where they're at. But they've started to go up, and maybe August maybe have gone down a little bit. We'll see in a few weeks when that stat comes out, but it seems like it's a bit slower in August than it was in July. But September's going to be probably quite busy again, and maybe we'll have more listings in September. And more buyers at that, too, though. Well,
and again, it is a traditionally slower time of year for real estate, too, in the summer, because people are doing their own thing. They're not thinking about selling their houses and buying a new one. I guess it's more of a fall-spring thing. But, around here, we also don't really have as harsh a winter and stuff. And so I guess maybe it is more of a year-round place. Yeah, it's true. Spring typically is the best time to sell, and fall is the second best. They're very close. There's reasons for that. And winter's usually the worst time to sell, and summer usually the second, because usually buyers, and there's not a lot of movement because people are out, gallivanting across, Canada, going on summer vacations and trips. And in the winter, and it's miserable, and you're like, I don't want to move right now. I don't want to move.
Yeah, and they're hibernating like bears.
Pretty sure it rained when we moved. Now that I think about it, it was cold and rainy. So, yeah. So, talking about some listings, I've got this really great corner townhouse unit. An open house is today between 11 and 1, so you can come out and have a look at it. But what's really exciting for that one is it just had a price reduction, and it's a good price reduction. It's at $667 for this beauty, and it's a 2-story townhouse with a basement, fully finished. It's a corner, and you walk out from the dining room into your yard, so you could see the kids play. It's a fenced yard. There's the artificial turf, so you don't have anything to have to mow. It's beautiful. It's always green all year round. The property was built in 1974, and the interior is beautiful. Go online and have a look at it. It's at number 7, 32817 Marshall Road. Of course, it's on my website and my social media, but today's open house from 11 to 1. It's 4 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms. The master bedroom's down in the basement, and then there's the 3 bedrooms upstairs, which is great if you have teenagers or you want that separation. And it's almost 2,000 square feet in size. And
strata fees are only $337.90. So that's a good price for this place. And it's near the hospital. It's a great location, really good location. So that one. And then actually, well, I already told you about Richards Avenue coming up. We're doing the video next Wednesday. I'm really super excited about advertising, getting that one out and showcasing it and showing people it. And so, yeah, that one will be next week. So a co-list luxury property of mine too in East Abbotsford, Sumas Mountain, views of Mount Baker and the valley, gorgeous. That's open houses today as well, between 2 and 4 and tomorrow. So come out and have a look at that too if you'd like. And again, just go on my website or social media to see the address and the information on that one. It's a brand new home with amazing structure. Definitely custom home. It's got a suite. It's got 3 laundries. You got to see why. It's got 2 TV spots for the living room, nano windows, doors that open up, huge multiple decks. The views are outstanding. It's just everything you think of like high end. That's what this property is. So come out and have a look at that. 2 to 4 today and tomorrow. And I've got a quote, of course. And the quote is today: what the hand does, the mind remembers. So journal, write down your thoughts. They say before you go to bed, just write down all your thoughts. No screens for 2 hours before you go to bed. Maybe just pick up a book and pick up a notepad and just write down all your thoughts, your dreams, your hopes.
When am I supposed to TikTok?
There's always time to TikTok, okay? But not 2 hours before you go to bed.
So the hand...
what the hand does, the mind remembers.
Ow. You're right.
Curtis.
I'm going to remember that.
That's David Kawasaki, from Rich Dad Podcast.
Oh.
It's one of my podcasts that I really like. I like that one. Some other ones I like is In the House podcast, and that's with realtors extraordinaire Tony Singh and Jenny One. They're amazing. And another one is the Real Estate Guys investment talk show. I like that one too.
I like the Cummins Real Estate podcast.
Because you're smart. That's why you're so wise.
My problem is I listen to too many. Every comedian on the planet has like 3 podcasts now. So I find myself listening to all of them.
Well, good things come in 3s.
Apparently, they all have and then they just the comedians are all circling around on each other's podcasts.
That's fun.
And that's they're hilarious. And that's what I listen to. But yeah, that's what I've been kind of stuck on. But I'll try to be more professional and listen to things that might help me here. If people want more information about your listings and what you do as a realtor, all that fun stuff, where can they go?
MichelleCummins.ca.
And join us again next week when we will talk real estate in order to unlock your real estate potential on a show where real estate is maximized. Thanks for listening.